What's up, Team Hollywood? What's up, Team Hollywood? What's up, Team Hollywood? Hey guys, what I want to talk about in this video right here is maybe the reason why defensive players don't look for work. Just like the title says, guys, this is hard, will probably be hard to program. I don't know what the title is going to be, but anyway, let me play this at speed, guys. Let me show you what's going on. Let's get into it. Boom. Okay, obviously that's a sack, right? By Deron Payne, the man from Alabama. All right, guys. All right, guys. But what I want to talk about, man, you know, online, you know, when you play, this is an online ranked match, and when you're playing online, guys always got to roll out to the right, right? Roll out to the right. And Madden has gotten better at stopping it, but it depends on certain formations where they're not stopping it. And I think it's because of indicators, the way they program the game, because they have to attach these players to, you know how they draw the lines on the diagram and make the players, whatever they do, right, to program the game. But that's not really the situation of the video. The situation of the video is maybe this is the reason why players don't look for work if nobody's in their area. Okay, let's break it down real quick. I'm going to show y'all something. Okay, we know Trubinsky is going to roll out to the right. Again, probably 75, 80%, maybe even higher, players roll out like that with the quarterback, right? So is there a way of spamming the game? Is there a way of exploiting the game? Because they know usually a lot of times somebody's going to be open, right? And they get good at it. They do it so much they get good at it. They know where players at even before, without even looking. Okay, but here he rolls out. Okay. Now, he doesn't throw the ball because nobody's open, guys. Nobody is open. Okay? Let's evaluate this. The spot is covering him right here. Okay? He's scared to throw the ball because, you know, most guys think about user picking, right? He's scared to throw the ball here. There's nobody here. This receiver's back here covered, right? He has nowhere to throw the ball. But my point is, why is he way over here? The other safety's way over here, right? The corner's way over here. That's Clinton Dix. He's not a corner. He's a safety, but he's way over here. And then Foster, the linebacker's way over here. Look. Why aren't they looking for work, guys? Look, look. They have nobody in their area, but they standing right there. Okay? This is a situation with Madden. Now, these guys were programmed. They have indicators to bring them over here, right? They have indicators. So when these guys have nobody to defend on this play, how are they going to respond, guys? They're not human. So how do you program this? Not saying there's not a way, not giving EA an excuse, but they're not programmed. Their indicators aren't being alerted, right? They're not reading it. They're not getting any indicators by anybody in their area, right? We know they have to program this game for somebody to come into their area before they react, right? Their indicators, or whatever you want to call it, or however they program the game. Nobody's in their area. That's why they're just standing right there. Look, they just standing right here. Look, 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 look. They just standing there, right? They just standing there. Nothing to do, because there's no indicators causing them to make a reaction to anything. There's no indicators. Now, let me show you something. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. All right, let's put it back on Trubinsky. Now, if you look at it, this was a one wide receiver set. Right, there's your wide receiver right there. There's your tight end. And there's your I formation, your fullback and your tailback, right? So, when this play is set up, now I don't know, guys. I'm only speculating. I'm not a programmer. But what I'm saying is, these guys that came over here, you know, these guys that were out here standing out here, they have nothing to attach to yet. No indicators yet, right? Most of the defenses don't have indicators until they have indicators, but they react to whatever indicators coming their way, right? So when they see this, right, these guys are already reacting. Why? There is no indicators responding to the play. Their indicators weren't alerted. I don't know what other word to use, guys, but there was nothing alerting them or signaling them or making them aware of anything going on, because their indicators are not going off, okay? Their indicators are not going off, okay? On this play, there was only one wide receiver, one tight end, right? You got, here, let's look at it. Let's see what the fullback does. Fullback is right going out in coverage. The tailback stays in the block, right? So who are these guys gonna, there's nobody alerting them in their area. This is why they probably don't do work in certain situations in Madden, certain situations in the defense, because their indicators aren't being alerted. There's nobody coming in. It's like a laser beam, you know, invisible laser. You know, when you cross that invisible laser beam, the alarm goes off, right? Well, let's say they got laser beams attached to them. Their alarms are not going off. There's no players alarming that laser beam attached to them. So what do? They say, oh, man, we can sit here and chill on this play. There ain't nobody coming in our area, right? Because they only got one wide receiver, one tight end coming out here, right? These guys over here. Now, these guys' indicators are working. These guys' indicators are working. These guys over here indicators are working, right? Because there's people in their area. So they're reacting to it. Somebody came across their indicators, right? Set the alarm, said, oh, somebody's in my area. And there you go, guys. He has nowhere to throw the football, and you got a sack. These guys over here, just chilling. There is nobody. Their indicators didn't go off saying somebody's in my area. So the point of this video is, guys, is what I'm trying to say is, in certain defensive formations, especially I'm thinking head to head, when you got so much usering going on, these guys aren't finding work because there's nothing indicating them to go get work. So what Madden has to do, the devs have to do, is find out a way to program the game. These guys should not be standing here. If they don't have any, like maybe they can program something that says, if they don't have any work to do, the game automatically sends them to the football or the quarterback. Or maybe they can just pick the closest guy to them or something. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? Because this shouldn't be happening. And I think the same thing happens in certain formations. I know I keep repeating myself, but in certain formations, why sometimes the defensive positions or defensive players, they don't look for work if somebody's in the area, in the zones, right? Let's say for instance, the zone. These guys are obviously playing zone, right? Nobody's in their area. So even if it wasn't a rollout, in some situations, those guys aren't going to look for work because their indicators aren't being touched. So they stay where they're at. And the reason why they stay where they're at, because there's nothing alarming their indicators. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm trying to get this across to you. This might be another indicator with Madden. If their indicators aren't going off, what are they going to do? They're going to just sit there until something causes them to do something. The way they program the game is something has to cause them to move. Nothing is causing these guys to move. Their indicators have not been touched. Okay, guys, I don't want to make this too long. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. This might be a clue. If they can find out a way to program, just like these guys, they're moving because their indicators are being alerted. The way the game was programmed, they're reacting to the play. These guys have nothing to react to, nothing, because their indicators haven't been touched yet. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. I think that's the reason why most players in certain zones don't look for work, guys. They don't look for work because their indicators are not going off. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. You guys are smart out there in the community. Let me know what you think, guys. Maybe you can come up with some good ideas on how to program this, because obviously it's just a program thing, guys. It's just a program thing, and hopefully maybe they can do it. I don't know if it's a memory problem or whatever, guys. Thanks for watching.